honor, gratitude, respect, and in the vein of Scotch and Things, one of my favorite YouTubers. Hey guys, what's up? So just looking at some red EDC that I have that I like. I'm sure a lot of you guys have used some of this stuff, maybe all this stuff. And then I have a cool GEC that I really like. So starting off, obviously the Milwaukee fastback. Obviously I got to change the blade out on this guy. I've been cutting some shingles and ice and water shield and such. But this thing is probably one of the best pieces of EDC you can have. The screwdriver locks, the blade locks. It's basically a liner lock. Change out the bits. If you don't have one of these, they're super cheap, probably less than 20 bucks. Pretty awesome. I always have a pencil. If I'm doing any kind of siding work, or obviously painting or prep, or I don't know, I tend to use this or a 5-in-1 tool quite a bit. I picked this up at an estate sale. I didn't know what the heck it was, but I saw it was made in Germany and obviously old, and it looked cool, so I grabbed it. This is a Welt Record. It's an old school ratcheting screwdriver, and if you can see inside, there's like a step. And so, basically half of the cylindrical bit is longer than the other side, so it locks in. And then, yeah, it just whirls around. And unfortunately, when I bought this, as I said, I didn't know what the heck it was, and I have no bits. So if anybody out there knows where I can get a few bits, even just one bit, that'd be cool. But yeah, I just liked it. It looked neat. All right, so these guys, in the last few years, these things have exploded on all these EDC channels, gear reviews, whatever. I think they're pretty overrated for me. Your use may vary, of course. Sometimes I'll carry these ones, which are basically like using a wrench. I don't use it all. I don't like the action of them. They're kind of, I don't know, they're just kind of weird. These ones are a bit more useful. I mean, I can get around like a circ saw bolt, and just so you can see that if you've never used these, like a bolt, you can really get on it. It's pretty neat. Super strong. Yeah, they're cool. Very light. Sometimes, you don't want to carry a Leatherman if you're only going to need just like a little bit of prying or something. And, if I were to carry these, sometimes I just throw it in a pocket next to some other stuff so they don't, go horizontal in my pocket. Or I'll use like a little caddy like this. Sometimes I'll do something like that, or this was just like a wallet I got on Etsy, I think. So, you could do something like that. And just tuck that in a, especially if you had a cargo pocket. But yeah, realistically, the only thing you need for, if you're doing work, EDC, I feel it is that. I mean, that's really all you need. But that's kind of boring. So let's talk about this sweet GEC 36, which is in North American cattle bone, jigged, unexcelled long pull, half stop. It's the nail clipper, elephant toenail, elephant toe. I got this because one of my other favorite YouTubers, Callow Blades, did a really great review on it, which is also why I'm using this brick wall in the background. It's well, it's actually the inside of my chimney. So yeah, this one goes out to Edwin over at Callow Blades. But you can see I got plenty of tuners going on. This is a sweet, sweet knife. I wish all GECs had this type of action. It's probably a perfect like 7.5, maybe 8. And I'll do another video on all of my elephant toes. So if I'm carrying this, I can actually use that same caddy. That's why I actually got this one made. Or this one is Beard and Owl. I usually carry my Whaler in this, but it fits this one pretty well too. Yeah, one thing I've always been wondering is what is the deal with red traditional knives, like Case? I know like their color is red, but damn, they have so many models in red, and even GEC has a lot. And this is awesome. It's like a very deep, like ox blood red. But what's the deal with red? Is it just because that's Case's company color, or you know, their logo? Is there something else behind it? There it is. Probably one of my favorite models by GEC is the 36. So useful with the sheep's foot. Really like it. So there you go. Northfield UNXLD. Stamp. Date. What was that? 22. So yeah. These come in a few different flavors. Cocobolo, jigged India bone, ebony, I believe. Desert ironwood. I think that's about, oh, and then there's of course like the white bone to simulate white ivory. But this is one of my favorites. Again, I really like that deep swedge, the long pull. The shield is so rad. And of course it's pinned. All right, folks, there you go. Have a great day.